Lot's story begins in the land of Ur, where he, a young boy, was raised by his uncle Abraham. Little did he know, his life would soon take him on a journey that would change the course of history. Lot was the son of Haran, Abraham's brother. When tragedy struck and Haran passed away, Abraham took Lot under his care, guiding him on a journey of faith. Together they traveled from Ur to the promised land of Canaan, where God's covenant with Abraham was beginning to unfold. As Lot grew, so did his wealth. His herds thrived and the blessings of God flowed upon him as well. Yet the prosperity that God gave them soon led to conflict. Strife broke out between Lot's herdsmen and Abraham's, and to avoid further discord, Abraham gave Lot the choice of land. Lot chose the well-watered plains of Jordan, where the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah lay. Despite the city's wickedness, Lot was drawn to the material wealth. Sodom was filled with wickedness. The people were wicked and sinners exceedingly. Lot's distress at the wickedness around him grew, but he chose to stay. God revealed to Abraham his plan to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah because of their great sin. Abraham pleaded for mercy, asking God if he would spare the cities for the sake of the righteous. 2 angels arrived in Sodom, and Lot, ever the host, invited them into his home. But the men of the city surrounded his house, demanding the angels be sent out. In an act of desperate protection, Lot offered his daughters to the mob. The angels warned Lot to flee, telling him not to look back, for the city would be destroyed. Despite the warning, Lot's wife looked back at the destruction of their home, and in an instant she was turned into a pillar of salt. Believing they were the last survivors on earth, Lot's daughters took matters into their own hands, committing a troubling act to ensure their family line continued. In a dark and controversial decision, they made their father drunk, and from that act 2 sons were born, Moab and Ben-Ammi, ancestors of the Moabites and Ammonites. Lot's descendants, the Moabites and Ammonites, would later play significant roles in the history of Israel, often in conflict with God's people. Lot's legacy is complex. Despite his poor decisions, the Bible calls him a righteous man who was distressed by the wickedness around him. Lot's story is one of judgment and mercy. God judged Sodom and Gomorrah for their sin, yet he showed mercy by sparing Lot and his family. His struggle between worldly temptation and obedience to God's commands reminds us of the choices we face every day. Lot's life teaches us the importance of faith and obedience, the danger of compromise, and the mercy of God even in the face of judgment. Let his story remind us to walk in righteousness, even when surrounded by temptation. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more Bible stories brought to life through animation. See you in the next one.